back to more Prisoner Check today. Hell yeah. So I'm back here to see what to recover after fire. Basically. You excited for that? Hello and welcome. Check down the chat. Don't forget to leave a follow. I mean, this is going to be on YouTube later, so you might as well leave a like on it too if you're watching from that end. I'm trying to fix up my trees to see if I can get the wind I'm generating within the area. It's kind of annoying because all I can think about is that it's such a simple solution, and I'm going to be like, are you kidding me? Why did I not think about that sooner? But oh well. That's for later job to deal with. A lot of them actually are going to end up being collectible. A lot of flutes. It's like the last on food and vegetables. That's actually the last thing I wanted to do, but it just happened. Like I knew I might have done it somewhere on track, but it wasn't like on top dog list. On top of the list, you know. I guess I did add some more back in there. Did more on the plains though, which is kind of nice. Also got to share this. Don't forget to do that. Manage this. Where's the share button? I don't know what it is in the share button here. 66. 366. That's pretty good. Hope you guys like the lemon cake one. I'm trying to get that speed one so we get to as much as we can for, but I don't know how effective it really worked. That is true if you wonder. Haven't opened up Titter there yet. That just looks really cool. There's like a polygon style image, like it's meant to be assets for a game. Oh, I hope you enjoyed a little look at the Jaguar. I did fix his tail up a bit and moved it down. I knew that was the biggest off thing about him. I need to find him a name actually. That's going to be a real big problem. I need to make sure I go back to YouTube and catch up on all the other stuff too. So you get to see the series world. And then when those birds look really cool in this game. That I'm seeing on Twitter here. There's actually really cool looking birds. Mate, I just like it because of your fancy birch tree. Birch trees tend to be its own little thing. They actually look pretty nice. What's going on up in here? We need to go find things. That's all we need to go find. First thing off, I need to like wipe the sweat off my glasses. I cannot see what's right in front of me. I was just thinking lately, there's a way to start off the stream to myself from the game off the that actually be an interesting way to start off some stream. Some of the stream. Oh my god, now I can't see it. Streams. Live streams. both of these. Let's see if this one shows up the right one. Took that down, wipe that out, and then take down the side. See, this bit stuff I've been doing. That's all the planes area mainly. There you go. A little sneak peek on there. I did attempt to figure out the mountain area color palette. I guess that's what a lot I've done this week too, and last week. Figuring out color palettes and putting trees in the areas that they belong. You're doing some more. So I'm meant to be doing the inventory, but I'm being slack on that because I have to watch the tutorial, and I'm being slack on the fact that I have to watch the tutorial. I did think of the idea for the blood wolf was to make his eye glow red in the darkness, because I'm not saying it's working flawless. It is basically there with the time and the day and night cycle going off by time. That's what's going out like that now. Let's see. I just had to look at some film and then it's going to affect me. Let's be seeing this. I've added snake beans in. I was just going to call them, I was going to find some more fancier name, but they might as well be called snake beans. If you don't know, snake beans are actually quite long. They're really cool to go too. But I like the butter beans better. Butter beans are like more cooler one. They have a purple flower and then they're just a yellow bean. That's all they are. About standard size of where you expect a bean to be, or standard like compared to the climbing beans, because they're smaller than compared to snake beans. Okay, let's get to the game. You excited to see more prison architects? Hope that you are. Or maybe we should wait for a little longer so everybody can get in. I'm bringing it up to 3 more minutes. I'm actually don't mind how the combat's working. I think a lot of stuff for the basic gameplay is just gonna be figuring out numbers. It's gonna be the biggest pain. I've gotten to the point where you can safely pick up these arrows too. I'm thinking about maybe adding another native Australian bird in. The rainbow locate's one I've been thinking about. It's exciting. Oh, the apples have gone wild. It's kind of weird. I don't know why, but when I put the soft colliders on, specifically the blood apples, they look like they were perfectly done. Still don't know why they don't actually listen to the proper limit I put in there. Either, which is kind of a pain. Oh, maybe because that hasn't been updated. Because it's its own thing now. It's a new loner boy. That's probably why. Oh no, the limit's still on 8. I don't know why it doesn't want to follow 8. Hope you guys all been going pretty well. Are you interested in having a look at this tree? Here you go, look at this beautiful tree. I reckon that tree actually looks really nice. Then if you take these off. I also want to tick a number in here before we go anywhere. This code is not properly functioned before you ever think about kidnapping the code. I actually don't really care if you do when you look at this code and be like, oh, I'm gonna kidnap it. See, look at this. This gives you a basic look. Whoops, I thought he was chasing me for a moment. And this actually, when you see the colliders, that's when you see it all. I will get the prison I take in a minute. This is just a little bit of my own game here. See? I don't know if that little thing I just changed. Oh, yeah, he's gone wild. I'm gonna fix up those soft colliders, but the thing with the soft colliders was the ID behind it was, holy shit, that one spawned there. Was that they don't overlap. I found the problem happening a lot. There you go. It doesn't want to do more than 5, but look at it. See, look at that. Yeah, I've added in the time. It's really zooming right then and now. The time has been going quite well for me. Let's give it a moment. Let's watch these apples glow. I could use the universal time to help it out too. I do want to bring the growth cycle a bit more closer, which means I have to go up when it grows a bit more closer to. Do find the details like that. It's kind of what I want to get it. It's to a good point. Although I do want that bush to be a bit more dense with apples than that. That's about it. Also, a small problem where I'm still running into it for some reason. Oh no. I have. Whoops, sorry, the arrows are coming. Oh no, I'm surprisingly enough not running into it. Okay, well, it changed its mind. Apparently I fixed that. There you go, there's a little... I actually would like to share that code when I get to the point of making it good. That's like one thing on my mind I want to do so badly. It's like a code, that's a bit of code I've been trying to make for a long time. And who knows, I might be going the wrong way, I might be going a good way. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. This is going to look really cool when it's fully done. But first I'm just going to get the main Darkwood Forest area out. Get a sneak peek of some of the other areas too, before we get on demo. I do hope to get the Steam page out soon. Now, let's go for Prisoner Tech. Let's make sure it's on the right thing. Also got basically some basic interaction stuff ready with that too, which has been really nice. Yes. Let's go! Hopefully Unknown Dragon turns out a really good game, or at least a decent game. This is like a constant anxiety of mine. I want you to at least enjoy an adventure too. At the very least, I want it to be an adventure where you would come back because it'd be a different adventure each one. I would like to get to the point where you could play the game in very different styles and also have the choice of killing 50 million bosses or not. I don't know if I will ever have a big bad, like top dog bad boss, but there will be other bosses hanging around. But the biggest problem is how to do the leveling system. I have to work a way around that. Because I don't actually want to put a physical leveling system in for the enemies. I mean, leveling systems for the player are not too bad. Thinking of the Bloodwolf lately is that I can make him a harsh enemy, but if I make him a harsh enemy, he has to use interest in you if he's running after you quickly. Like if he's going to be a pack animal, I want him to, if you get too close, to chase you away at the very least. That'd be like a really cool idea. Welcome back to the prison. I'm gonna loosen up and watch. I went for a walk out in the hot sun, and now I cannot see what's right in front of me. Glass is all dirty. Went for lunch and got some bread. That's really, and some chocolate covered macadamians. Wish they could have got the milk chocolate. I don't know. That dark milk chocolate is really cool. Wish I had these really nice ones up in when I was up on a journey up north. No one's real. I guess if you will, I can tell you the location if you really want to know. Look at the Builder Gang. We got Builder Gang here once again. They're up here doing up to not much good. Like that. Oh boy. Guys, yeah. Choke hole here. You alright, guys? You can do it. I believe in you. Go with the flow. Don't go against the flow. I highly recommend it. How's the stream going? Should be going okay. I hope it has been going okay. I want to get the good graphics in. I want to find the balance between good and bad and working. Well, 370. I just had like 4 people do one of my videos in the time I started this. That is weird. Oh yeah, we have to expand the prison. Now I remember what they have doing. Sort of. Week's been way too long. I didn't even remember when it was only like 5 days between when I was playing this game too. So a week I have no chance. I had this big sweat patch in the middle of my glasses. That's really nice. Oh, hang on. This is the one I'm after. Gotta get the Builder Gang to do their job. And, I don't know, I just leave these gardeners to do whatever the hell they want to do. I do not make their minds up. I am not here to drag them by the collar of their neck. If they want to do extra work, they do extra work. I also need money, guys. Very important thing. Well, these trees didn't take long to come back over in this corner. I thought I got rid of them all, like legit. I thought they were never going to come back in that corner, but I guess I'm wrong. Do you guys like the new canteen? New kitchen? Still a bit of a mess, I think, from the disaster that we may not speak of anymore. We also got doubled connection, so someone can't just burn down the pipe. We even added sprinklers in here too. Maybe we should go for every single one. I just went and attempted to press copy button like you will in Winwell. Then I realized, shit, this one is not very good with that type of thing. We need to, just in case it starts a fire in here. Oh, they're having problems. I'm legally not allowed to put you in a corner to solve out your problems, so put up with each other. What we learned from before, put a whole lot of sprinklers in it because we can damn afford it. Sort of. someone's still committed to the tunnel. Oh, okay, what the hell's going on? Oh, you shit, you're kidding me? Oh my god. I'm a fire magnet. Okay, now let's call the emergency services after we're done that moment. Oh, thank God you actually told me about this fire before it, burnt my whole freaking kitchen and canteen. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome, little person. I've discovered that I am a fire magnet. Hopefully that doesn't apply in my life or we'll be having problems. I don't need that entirely in my life either. Come on, sirs, come in here. Let's go. Lock that boy open so we get these buggers coming in. That could be a mistake. But that's for future us to be like, stuff you. Go guys, go! Oh, hang on, what the hell you not wanna... There we go. It's kind of killing itself more than me killing it. Okay. We need 2-man squad. Okay, that works too. I didn't realize the old things were that far. I also need to, before... Oh, hang on. Shit. Guys, don't do that. I accidentally pushed the wrong button. Ah, at least I'm not a fire magnet anymore. Woohoo! Oh. They had the gate open wider for us. Oh, we don't have enough money to repair. That's a bit awkward. Thank you for your service. What are they doing now? Okay, fire guys, you wanna throw them down with the fire hydrant because I will not report yet. What the hell is this thing? It's whinging about something. That's none of my problems. Make sure the sound's working, yep. Okay, Armando. Are they gonna keep on whinging, or do I have to... no, I think they're gonna be all good in the hood. We can keep free fire brigades here if we desire. Here we go. Oh, no, they're smarter than the white cops. Damn. They were programmed better. Oh, I just realized my whole water's gone out. Cool. I have come to the conclusion that I am a fire magnet. I do hope that doesn't include me after. Says, I need you to sell wood. Wood equals profit. Okay, remember that, guys. Most of you guys are here to make me money from wood. If we're being straight up honest with ya. Wood is your most important thing here in this prison. Do not forget about the wood. Respect the wood. The wood is your livelihoods. Kidding me, mates? If I could have put you to slave labor and getting wood, I probably would. Speaking of which, I probably could. What a nice idea that is. So what we gotta do is, if we want to make a wood area, we have to enclose it in buildings, so it doesn't go wild, you know? Oh, we're finally gonna get people coming in. Come on. Oh my god, don't murder each other. Come on. Be patient. Patience is a virtue, God. You aren't gonna get your water back by whinging. Ah, bloody hillbillies. You keep murdering each other. You know, it's a waste of time and money. Oh, that was a prison guard. Well, we pretend we don't see that until the cops start coming after you. I want this to be top dog politely, sir. This depends on your livelihood. I knew I should have left a gap. Oh well. Good. Now, you guys can't whinge anymore. You got water. Okay. This is how we are gonna make. Oh, here, give a minute. Oh, I lost all the monies. Oh well. Good job, guys. Keep it up. These are like... wood is your livelihoods, okay? Wood what makes us money and what pays your bills. Especially a big chunk of that debt is minus expenses is probably paying all the staff because they're so demanding. I mean, I could be an asshole and give you less, but I'm nice. Knock out some holes for these trees to claim some growth for them. Because the next time we come here, it's going to be packing the holes covered again. That's how fast these trees damn glow. God, look at that. I'm going to take another screenshot of this. How y'all going today? Good, bad, different? Hope you all been going good. And right now, this video is going to increase your happiness. Or at least make you feel a bit better about yourselves. I don't know. I hope this make you a bit more happy. I like to think it will. makes you more happy doing some of your darkest days? It's what I really want for this channel. Be something that's just nothing too grim. Oh boy, that went like wildfire. No, just like coronavirus. Oh, sorry, I said that word. See, this is what's gonna happen in real life. They're all gonna end up in all at once. And I wonder how Labour would have handled it if they were in charge. They probably would have handled it 5 times better than Liberals, but they, even they wouldn't still handle better in this country. They handle it better than Liberals will. Truth be told, I'm surprised he hasn't played it on a vacation. We could be doing them in all the bushfires. I don't think you should have like straight up. If you were a decent leader, you would have straight up canceled that vacation and be like, I will stay here for this country during this darkest times. I don't care if you print that straight out of your mouth. And that words, I do not care how photocopied it is. At least being there is better than going on goddamn vacation and leaving everybody in a freaking disaster. Well, I got the word, I don't know about you, but how when they were talking, when Bernie Byrne was talking about Scotland's like thing and they put it down on the freaking exam, I don't know about you, but I'm like, I really don't care. I don't take any offense from you freaking his name. He's not that memorable. Probably wouldn't even remember his name if it wasn't so many disasters that happened when he was in power. It's truth be told. Why is this bell not coming out of my pants for some reason? It's a bloody pain in the ass. But some really nice chips that were kind of nice on a little walk. Shoes I was wearing not much good, you could feel it in the feet. But I do need new shoes. Probably should have kept their books towards shoes. It's not really that much towards getting shoes or putting my game on Steam. kind of want to put a door over here somewhere later. Look at these dirty buggers. Why don't they clean up after themselves a bit more? Well, why don't the cooks at least clean up? Guess it's probably a good idea putting seats in there. Maybe that's an idea enough. Here you guys go. What is very important? Well, did I really have to see there was a knife in there? I had better jobs to do. Let's see. We could do that. Oh, it can't be an indoor table. Oh, isn't that sad for the table? P.A. Word of advice, if you ever have a game that relies on spelling that isn't its main concept about the game to be relying on spelling, make sure it's easy. Make sure you give the person some help. Because if I have to struggle doing spelling on a game, I might not even pick it up. If I feel like I have to struggle. The only time I have gone through the struggles of failing to spell is probably the town of Salem. I don't really play as much these days either because of that too. It's both annoying, one of the most annoying problems, and not the finest problem this actually is. Where's the canteen? Here we go. All these are real simply done, aren't they? I like how this is ending up by itself, turning out to be a climatic story where probably like halfway through the series. And it's starting to be getting intense. Oh, there's any Death Word ones yet? I want Death Word. Oh, for God's sake. When you want it would never come. Yes. We're gonna put some backup systems in here. Now it makes me paranoid now. Have they ran the freaking light? Oh, come on, get over it. Put up with life in here. We all gotta put up with shit from our own track, and probably came from you type of people. You put up with shit. Although you probably end up here because you have to give them shit, but you gotta put up with this shit. You gotta come whinging to me and say, boo, your lives are bad. Does that mean you become a bad person? Don't ever become a dick because you're going through shit. Help someone else not to get through your bloody garbage of a life, man. That's what you do. If you think you're going through shit. That sounds, sorry about that. I know that sounds a bit dark, but at the same time, depends how you want to take it. But that's my personal opinion. You're going through hell. Does not mean you bring someone else through it. Doesn't help someone else out. Or be a decent person. You did not. You don't judge someone for. Don't judge somebody. If you ever do that in chat, I will let you. You better not do that in chat. Like, seriously. Don't be a dick. That is my only. That's about my only rules. Be nice and supportive to each other. I don't want to grow a community who is mean to each other. And that's a fair ask, in my opinion. I feel really weird. I don't know about you, but always putting the fridge near the oven. I don't know. It just feels like a real bad structural decision because the oven's hot and the fridge is cold. But even if the fridge is hot and back, that makes it more hot. But also makes the oven and the fridge is leaning against each other hot too. Depending on how well the fridge and the oven's made, that can both be disastrous to mainly to the fridge and to the oven in some ways too. Because in some way, if you have that, you could get water droplets forming inside the fridge. Precipitation is it called? Yeah. To the point where it's not really. To the point where it's defrosting in the fridge, depending on how well the fridge is made. I don't know, I just felt like that's never been a convenient idea. Don't know if it fully works like that, but I feel like it will. Got the water of epicness. It's a pretty good workout walk to because walking to the shopping centre point or a small shopping centre is a bit of a walk. I think you got a real bigger one up north. But I once spent like 2 hours walking up there and I still didn't get, I guess I got close to it. I got in the same suburb, but I still didn't get to it. And that was a 2-hour walk one way. Although I didn't do myself any favours by going up the hill for the bushland. Or who knows, it could have been, I guess no. I probably looked like when I was up that hill, up that bushland, probably looked like I'm unfit or something, but mate, I was walking for like an hour and a half before walking up the bloody hill. So it was fun. Yeah, ever since moving here, I've gotten doing more walking. Gotten outside a bit more. It's nice, here you can actually walk to things and do stuff. I have never been to a place where you could do that. I have either been isolated or semi-isolated. Like, before moving here, that you couldn't really walk anywhere. But you can drive in a reasonable time and get somewhere. Before then, I was like, I wasn't like proper, like, it was going to probably take you good half an hour drive at the least before finding anything decent. You do have a little Tommy Town that was 15 minutes away. I think you only got basically a bakery in there, and that was really it. I'm really coming back to those. Last time I was down there was in 2019 with the fires, and it's sad to see. Not only the town is dying, that town, no, the main town, not the little baby boy, even that little the one that was 15 inches away, has died a lot since my family has ever lived there. I was young moving there. You can still remember even a lot. Still remember mild what the idea of the town looked like there too. It's sad. You never realize how sad it is until you're out of there. Even how bad it is down where I used to live. It's bad. And it's so it's pretty, even where I used to live was isolating. Even before then it was even worse. Even worse isolation. You're too far away from everything. Nice living in the bush, but you gotta find a place where you aren't too far away from everything. It's a real big problem. And what I find is the New South Wales bush is bad. That's where I've been mainly, where a lot of my family's from the New South Wales bush. And all those towns around there where you would know, where they grew up with my parents, they are dying. People are moving away. A lot of people moved to a basement area to what we did. They got out there. And it's hard to even have a farm nowadays. My parents used to work on my grandfather's farm. Then a whole lot of shit broke out about that, which is a sad and depressing story. In itself. Because it was kind of mean what they did to my mum and her sister. I was too young to really fully understand. But putting all the pieces together later, you can just tell. It wasn't much good. Lucky enough, we won't be at least seeing one of the uncles because, well, he passed away. The other uncle, I don't think he will ever, and I don't know actually. Well, he doesn't actually know where you live now, so he wouldn't come and annoy you, but I don't think they were ever really majorly coming. Because we're in the last place for a long while. Unless they did attempt to do something while we weren't there. It's pretty much what thing you gotta worry about. I don't know, I guess actually there could have been an asshole-ish to do that. That's actually kind of sad in some ways. No, yeah, I got me prison sales. I got like 90 of that. A lot of money. Hey guys, what are you doing? I have a whole army of you. I guess you're probably all busy with the ward, aren't you? I know the truth. Now we want to go ahead and do this. I might expand it outwards. Just bring it up so it just looks a bit more bigger and symmetrical. Probably glad that not a lot of people did hear that live. But it was nice. Both shows that money can really show the dark side of people, which is a sad thing. Hang on, I want to do something down here. Might as well level that up. See, might as well level. Oh shit. What is this? Is it Miss Moon fake? No, it cannot be fake. You might as well. You should never be an asshole. You might as well excite people. If you don't get me, you don't get me. It's fair enough on you. If you don't find what I say somewhat amusing or somewhat comforting and relaxing, but at least when you feel relaxed. Yeah, that's me some photo shit, isn't it? Look at that. We're all getting people out for a while now. I think you guys have a nice day. If you ever go for hard times will always end. And always leads to better times. That's my word of advice to you. You ever go through hard times, it's always gonna end. And it always leads on to better times. If you don't feel satisfied where you are, or you're about to make a decision, depending on if you thought this decision out bare bones to the point where you're that you think you know, that you almost know everything about it. Sometimes the greatest thing you could do is jump into the deep end and see what the journey leads you down to. And if it leads you down a dark hole, at least you know it would lead you down somewhere. But it can also lead you down a hole of light. Somewhere better than what you might have even imagined or what you thought was capable of doing. It's good to be prepared for something, but truth is you can never be prepared for everything. I do a lot of hole jumping and it ends up putting me in positions where I either good or bad, but it hasn't been bad for me. It's been quite good actually. Because no way I'll begin, if I didn't jump into a hole of my game, no way I'll be where I am even today. I don't care if a lot of people don't watch me. I like when I do today. I like making the game, I know Jack, because it's so fun to do so. I think that's one of the coolest things in my first opinion that I've done, is make that game. I mean, art's all cool and that, but that game is really epic. If you ever think about making a game, chances hard if you're a lone developer. But if you're ready to put the work in, you want to build something that you like building. If you like building of any kind, then you probably would like game development. The reason why I liked it so much was I always liked engineering. I was like doing a bit of. I like the idea of architect too. I like doing a lot of things, but I didn't want it to stick down to one hole. Or never really wanted to focus on one hole. Also, if I did game development, I didn't also have to get fancy certificates and work for someone else. And end up with a hex dead. If you're not going to get a job after going to university in that field, then it's not worthwhile having that hex dead. Although, anywhere in TAFE is worthwhile. I recommend going to TAFE if you can get the certificate, especially if you're just out of high school or about 16 and you're about to go into year 11, 12. Go to TAFE, mate. Don't go to year 11, 12. Whatever you do, you have to fight for it, but it's so much more worth it going to TAFE. Even if you have the option this year, if you're in year 10, go do the TAFE course. Even if it's a useless cert one. Because if you go at year 11, 12, make sure you do a cert 3 instead of year 11, 12. If you're at that stage of your life. Even I did a cert 3 in Spleen Mania. That was a really fun one. I actually did end up doing a bit of mix between filming and animation. Pretty sure you could have done a cert 4 in specifically animation. You know, someday I would like to make a show, but I don't know, don't put your hands on it, or don't put your bets on it, I'll say more than anything. It would be a really cool thing to do. Make a little animation. But right now I'm sticking to the games. And see where that leads me. Not crazy. And I'm going to stick with it. If it doesn't make me millions of dollars, I really don't care if it doesn't make me a lot of money. Because it's better doing something that you get the same amount of money for doing some like low level job. If you get the same amount of money, then I call that success. Because you're doing something you like to do more. That's always the most exciting thing to me. Let's go, guys. Build this place. Build this prison. Gotta build this prison from the ground up. I tried the comic on paper, but I couldn't keep up with doing that. And doing anything else I do. I'll probably slow down once I get the Unknown Dragon out on demo. I'll probably slow down on the progress a little bit. I would assume I'll probably end up doing that, or I'm too addicted to it, I'll probably still do it. But I want to get that in early access. So I need to figure out how to do specifically early access. I have an idea how to get the game off Steam, which I could do another video on that. Self-add it to the list of videos. I want to do more game development videos this year. I want to put that in mind. But they won't come out like every single week because the reason why I went here was because I didn't want to have to do editing every single week. That really got exhausting. I don't mind doing editing, but there's a certain time point where you're like, yeah, nah, this is too hard to keep up. Don't know why I have bad luck with YouTube too. I don't really have that good luck. You probably need... Oh, okay, guys. It's okay. You're not going to be in prison for much longer. Please stay calm. Guys, okay. I thought they might prison themselves. We're getting worried about that. I always like finding... I don't know, you want to make depressing movies all the time, but I always find that cool. To me, what I say is you can make a really cool epic show and everything, but there's a certain type of level where it might not be the finest made, but if it makes me laugh, I find it to be 10 times better than some that might be a bit better done. Because not all the time you want a masterpiece to be watching. I mean, yeah, if you don't watch TV shows very much, you might want a masterpiece. But sometimes a good show is a bit of something that makes you laugh a bit. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece in some ways you want to look at it. I actually enjoyed watching that for years. Back on the... I couldn't... It was fun. The way you... Unlike what you would probably do for dramas, or at least what I do for more intense, like, writing, because I work for the... I'll see if I could do a bit of writing on November, do that kind of... that camp and everything, bloody writing stuff. In the November writing. I attempted to do that a bit. But once I did a story where it was a bit more, what I believe was a bit more convenient, a bit more humour in it than I probably usually would do. And I find myself being able to write more when I'm looking at it than I was imagining it outside of that writing. If you're a very imaginative person and you can spell somewhat, you probably should get yourself into writing a bit. Because what I find with... I'm not that good of a speller, but even if you're not that good of a speller and you get into writing, you really take these characters out a bit more. And they tend to stay with you a bit more. You tend to remember the ones you written down somewhere a bit more than others. Ah. Oh, I've also played more that Villains in Lord one. That was Lord's one. That was really nice. That was mean. I thought that'd be alright one. I would like a lot more interactive stuff to be added in that one. But that's like, I think it's early access, so it's forgiven. But it does need a lot more interactive, like, nice things, I would call it. And that's why I call it for my own game. Like, there is things called nice things. There's also another one I've been watching lately of people playing called Played Up. Well, my biggest problem I working with them is that they need a white bubble to show, because the people I was watching was having trouble seeing what they wanted. That's actually more of a necessary thing than a nice thing. That's more necessary than actually making it easier for them to serve up plates. Ah. I don't know what's this other person make an indie game that I want to play, but it's more of a word-like one. If you're ever interested in me playing some word-likes. It's got me hooked. It might get me hooked back onto them. I might forsake to feel the Washman. Oh. Yeah, I spent one whole year with games looking for anything that's high pace, fast speed games once. That was pretty fun actually. Anything on like mobile, because I'm so done with bloody people all the time. That was doing for the middle high school. Ugh. one of the people, but I just never really wanted to go anywhere because I was basically poor at the time of doing it, so that was very exciting thing. Being poor. When I was doing the label for the time, I actually remember doing some of that in school. How to set up that label. But I think it's very similar to the C one. Don't know why I never got handled there. Kind of got the code, and it might have just took me a while to get the idea of the code. Never really found the right tutorial for that either. But I'm glad I kind of got away from the indie. Means I don't have to pay them a cent. I mean, I'll still pay actually good. I'll work to donate get some money later on. Enough to keep this up and going. That's what I reckon. Open up there. Let the goods out. Come on. Sell it all. We're making money. Oh, we're making money from the wood. Oh, you like my little guard? Oh, I'm making a lot of money from the wood. There we go. We're swimming in it, we're swimming in wood because this planet has a lot of trees. Too many trees that we cannot handle. Now look at these guys. I swear at times they can be more interesting than my fire magnet. Hey, why is that deaf? You joking? Better you, please. Can you bash this bastard? Can you also help this? Oh no, okay, it's all good in the hood. Now, go buddy, piss off somewhere else, I guess. If you're gonna be like that. There's a certain time where you should be, it's okay to be angry, but there's a certain time where someone has to pull you up on your anger. But not just because you're saying bad words. You're gonna release your anger a bit more. But do not harm if you release your anger. Because that's why I reckon if you're holding your anger in, that's when you're more likely to harm someone that you respect. And it's close to you. Yeah, I kept seeing because when I'm after that, getting out of high school and a lot, especially in 2010 from 2010 and this year, I've tended to watch through a lot of educational psychology ones that help you tell if you got a good, how to get a better relationship, or tell if you got a good relationship or something. It's really nice if you don't actually have an idea what a toxic person is like around you too, or abusive person. And you should make sure that your behavior does not harm other people around you. You should always be respectful and nice as you can be. There's some time where you gotta be like, mate, I'm not putting up with this shit. I get that. You gotta not be a pushover. You gotta find a balance. And sometimes that balance could be harsh. Okay, I'm done with that shit now. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Said I want to build a prison. Let's grab this stuff. Nice, I'm going to winch for a little bit, isn't it? I might as well put a window in these two outside. There we go. I'm gonna knock down one of these little units. I don't know why, like somewhere intending when they decided we saw the depressing movies. All the sad movies, man. Oh, like when anybody was saying that they're still releasing COVID movies, it was like, shut the hell up! We don't want to see you depressing shit! COVID's not over! That's what basically like sometimes. Now I've got some chucky dark chocolate covered macadamians. They are cool as. Gotta someday go out to place where I find these really good ones. These were they're easy commonly find in health food shops. Health food places, these chocolate covered macadamians, but this was not a health food place. This is a standard candy shop. So they were more likely to be made out of just normal chocolate, and they were really good. Like milk chocolate ones I got, they're like some of the best ones I've got. Could you not, for 5 minutes, I will deal with you in a way that you do not desire. They're so nice. Wish I had more money when we went up to there. Kinda glad I actually could've, I went for silly and got the, really pretty gin. That's the first time I tried the really pretty gin runs up there. Kind of glad I could have got the bottle from where I am. Didn't expect to find the bottle. I mean, you don't find every flavour there, but I'm glad I got one of my favourite ones there. Really nice. So if you actually want to try the actual flute, but it's really hard to find unless you pick it off from the bush. But I have to get my confidence up to do that. Very tempting, but walking past it because it's like flowering right at the minute. That's really tempting. Because a lot of the pillies I'm pretty sure aren't the ones that are going to get you sick at all, really. So it's okay to pick a wild boy. Because there's some plants that will do. That's not much good for you to pick up on the wild. I'm gonna be straight with you. In Australia, we have these things called outdoor spaces. Our canteens outdoors. Our entertainment rooms can sometimes be outdoors. It is a huge thing over in this country, and you're still gonna get a wet ass no matter what you do. And you can still complain, and you still get a wet ass. I'm pretty sure a lot of prisons in this country does have it. Dame, I don't know what you're upset with keeping everything indoors. My school canteen wasn't indoors, it was half outdoors, and when it rained, you knew it was time to get on the indoors and all you were squishing in. If it was COVID times, every kid would be sick if it was raining. That's how bad it was. I'm lucky I never went that high school when it's COVID. Actually, I would have had, if I actually kept in school, I would have actually had my last year in COVID. Like year 12 and COVID. But I'm so glad I left early. I'm always glad I left early. Like, TAFE is like 5 times better than year 11, 12. And don't feel forced to ever do university. University is not that important. I've met plenty of people who've done university and they've not gone anywhere really with it. It's up to you. If you really want to go, then go. But if you don't, if you're like, no, I really don't want to go, but I feel like I have to, don't go. It won't work for you. You'll be like a lot of those guys who on YouTube I hear a lot about. You'd be one of those guys who'd be like, yeah, I dropped out and started something even better. But at least keep in school till year 10. I'm the hugest fan of it. I reckon the system can be 10 times better than what it is, which it does need improvement upon itself. But it's still somewhat useful. Wow, whenever the hell I want to go there, it does like, no, you can't come here. Then whenever the hell I don't want to go there, it's like, you come down here. It's been nice. I mean, I've made 0 progress. I've went backwards and forwards. I guess I probably could make progress. I don't know. Did that tree look like it was... If those apples looked like they weren't spawning in one place, then maybe I had made more progress than I thought today. Okay, now. We are going to start controlled policy and force people to work in it. That's labor. They're gonna be working hard all night and day, and there's no way they're gonna be stuffed. Time to start this slave labor. Call it as it is. I don't understand rich people's logic sometimes. They want you to spend money, but you can't spend money if you're dead being poor. And then they complain about the poor. They act like the poor is a disease or something. If you knew anything about popular economy, you probably would never act like they're useless. If they are your business, then treat them well. Like, mate, for my business, my paintings, I want people to be richer because that means they buy paintings at the price I want them to buy paintings. To a point where they can be respectful to them. I don't know how well my canvas painting pieces will go. I don't know how well any of this will go. And I feel like probably a lot more people have more success than I do at times. And that's good for you. I will be a touch jealous, but good on ya. I'm probably not the finest person to say this, but you should be honest sometimes with how you feel or something. If it's true to offend someone that you consider a friend, you should be honest. Be able to at least say what you feel at the same time, and then if they did something wrong, you tell them. Because that is how you make a relationship, whether it's a friend or romantic work. Don't be a dick if the person doesn't see what you want them to see. You gotta sometimes tell them. I like how they just left that there, like, nope, I'm done. Lock that door open. Ah, seems like the cops are making friends. Oh god, that's bad. Guys, can you tell me how she got out, please? I would like to know. Oh, she got away. Come on, guys, you slack. Why the hell? I guess they can swim a bit. Well, there's freedom for you, woman. Hope you enjoy it for 5 minutes. And I don't want to see you again in this prison. Go to someone else's prison. I'm gonna be straight, the woman. Sometimes you gotta be straight with things too. Remember, some people do need to be straight. Like, so, you know, sometimes you gotta say what you're thinking. There you guys go. Be free. As we all know, they tend to be very impatient. Go! What time is it? Ah, it's 2:30. I mean 1:30 on the clock. It's 3:30 where I am. Right then and now. Which means it's 4:30 in New South Wales unless the time has went backwards. No, it's usually towards April. Kidding me? Buddy hillbillies. Oh. Video game piracy? Oh my god, you just have to kick the bucket. No. You should never curse anyone to death. I'm just joking. We want beds. Beds, we want some beds. Oh, we want a bed to sleep in. Wanna sleep tight in a bed now? I'm gonna have some treats from walking. Probably have 2 Melbourne. I think that's mine's got a bed. It's walking in the hot sun. Lucky they're dark chocolate. Still really good. You know one of the best chocolates I ever tasted? Nuts covered in chocolate? Pecans. If you haven't had a pecan covered in chocolate, you're missing out a lot there. That's one of the coolest ones I've ever had. Especially a good fresh one from the nut too. I don't know why there wasn't much around this Party 1021. I haven't even got a single bag of this stuff that's in the nuts. That's still in the shell. Yeah. Like, whoa, I want my good nuts, mate. Sure, someone was over at, over inland a bit more. Really good, big nut area it is. Like, macadamias and pecans, it's big in that area. It's kind of annoying that where I only get the health food place nuts, but at least those nuts and the chocolate is somewhat better quality, but you can get real good quality at a place I went to in West. You can ask me the name if you ever really truly decide the name. Yeah, look at these guys. Hanging in there. You guys should be working. Okay. Well, this is a bit awkward. Yoinks. starting to get a bit lazy on their places. It's a pain. You can find milk chocolate ones at the bank food shops. I'm not saying it correctly. That's why I got these from the health food shops to do it, that type thing. I find dark chocolate really more common, but milk chocolate's really good ones too if you can get your hands on those. Especially that milk chocolate ones I'm talking about, where they're made with the good chocolate, good nuts, good macadamians. And then one not like the normal Irish chocolate, but the chocolate was pretty good, like good chocolate. They get back in them delivered to me. It will cost me $10 to get them delivered. Hopefully they aren't really melted. I might have to wait till winter to really get them delivered. That's the biggest problem here. Is that if I want anything chocolate, I have to make sure I don't get in the middle of summer. This summer's been alright so far. I don't want to jinx it yet because it's not over. But it's not been swelling hot yet. I mean, like 2 days or 3 days this summer I've wear a tank shirt and it's wear. Usually you sweat your ass off. And sometimes the tiles might become your friend. How bad it sometimes can get. But that's because of the bloody when the tsunami came along. Well, not tsunami. Sorry, did you get that? I mean, cyclone. Came along out in the middle of nowhere. Well, that he didn't really hit. Although he still was a pain and decided to flood some people. Well, at least we don't have to worry about water this summer. We actually had to... We were getting warned about maybe not having enough water to keep up what we've been doing over winter. But I'm pretty sure we don't have to worry about that anymore because the dam's overflowing. I even got a picture of that and I'm gonna paint it. I started to do the basic sketch of it. I've actually got a sketch in my sketch pad of a cane factory. Sugar cane factory specifically. Probably doing sugar, that's what it mainly is. Yeah, that's why I spent a lot of years next to too much sugar cane. I've learned to respect sugar cane, that's really nice. Hello and welcome, other person. Hope your day's been quite nice. We're just playing some prison architect here. Although depending on where you come from, you probably could easily see that. We're building some more prisons. And make sure that water's all connected. And what are you doing, you wild bugger? Hope your day's been good. And if it hasn't been good, it's getting better. Okay, this is like a mess. Everything's a mess. We need to hire more cleaners, God. I'm probably employing some big heap of bloody workers, mate. Oh, there we go. Work, guys, come on. Okay, we have the slack spot here. Pretty sure the rest of the main one are not so good though. When you're really like out of it. For some reason you're just out of it on some days. Unless that's just a main thing, who knows. I'm like walking around the shop, I keep patting my pockets and thinking, Oh damn, I forgot something here. I feel like I do, but then I remembered, oh hang on, I've got to chuck the mask on. Like, half the people in the shopping centre don't do that. Or unlucky, I guess, in some ways. What are you all up to? Oh, that's fine, stop it. What are you up to, phone? Oh, okay, it wants to be noisy. No, it took 2 minutes shorter than I did the weekend there. Oh, that's the time it took. Decided to take off. Okay, someone needs to be quiet. The phone does, not any person. Bad phone. I've got $20 in the bank. Man, I'm richer than the president will left. No, that person's gone. They don't like me, well, they're lost. All things lagging on them, but it shouldn't really be. I just realised there's chocolate over my hands now. I was a bit worried that it didn't make it because I had them in the paper bag and you can start seeing it coming through. Like, if I spent like for 15 more minutes out there, it would have probably got melted. I was worried about that when walking home. That chocolate melted. If that was any other chocolate, it would be melted. Which is kind of sad. I haven't actually really had white chocolate. But I wouldn't be the hugest fan of it. I'm not the biggest fan of white chocolate. I'm okay with white chocolate. I don't mind top deck like all the white mocha. Or if you haven't had a chocolate mocha, you're missing out, mate. You find a place with a chocolate mocha, have it, give it a go. It might cost you about arm and a leg, like looking at $7. Why generally get one at? But it's worth $7 if you want to treat yourself. You really like coffee. And if you haven't had one of those yet, then what the hell are you waiting for? Find one that does it. A lot of times, chocolate places that generally sell chocolate will do it. You can ask them if you tend to be more confident. No one's really stopping you from doing that. There you go. I want to do spotted work so we get the cheese growing fast. Or coming back at least at decent speed. I've been having a bit of a, if you haven't noticed, I've been having a bit of a dry spell on creativity lately, so partly that's the reason my progress has not been the finest or about anything I'm doing. I had a dry for a little while. Although I've been actually adding a lot of the older art in instead because, well, that's just gut work. It doesn't take much creative thinking. Although not that bad. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I went to get lunch by myself. Nobody else wanted to come on the walk. I don't mind actually eating by myself. Though I wouldn't be able to afford to buy stuff for another person because apparently the government can't give unemployment more money. Technically I'm living in poverty, so in Australian standards I am. I hate that the World Health Organization standards are so low, like, whoa. When I heard that I was thinking, that's pennies. What the hell? Well, it was on this world organization that wasn't to help them specifically. Yeah. You shouldn't have anyone living in poverty because if your standard workers are living a standard everyday life where they can easily afford living expenses, you know what they're going to use that money? Oh yeah, to buy your freaking junk you keep selling. I never understand that logic from big businesses. They're like, oh, I'm gonna give you nothing. Pay you hardly anything. Shit all. When I should be paying you a decent wage so then you could buy. Yeah, I don't know if they are aware of this fact, but you will less likely to buy from them too if you can help it. If you work there, you're like, nope. Do I need more food? I think I need to. Oh, come on. Get over it. Hygiene. What's going on with your hygiene? You need to have a shower. And I've been adding more showers in all over the place. You want me to add 50 more? Let's see. Oh, I might as well add one here actually. Is it a room size? No, that's good. Oh, okay. Well, you're going to be making outside now because I can't afford wars. So about that. That's just how the life flows. You can think however you want. You think I can try? You think I couldn't? That's up to you. You think the way you want to think. As long as that doesn't destroy the whole world. Having a gang meeting in that cell. Well, that's really not my problem. We still got one committed person with that hole. Would they ever make it to Feeder without me knowing where the hole starts? Price your bets on them guy or her. She's gonna make it out. We need a doctor, please. A doctor. Doctor? Could you actually, help this person before they bleed out, please, for God's sake? Someone beated them on the head for it too much, I think. I would assume that's the problem. Bashed them all up, okay, good job, I guess, kind of. Falling out dead, so good job. Let the doctor through, or this person will be dead. Can you look after this too? You guys aren't doing yourselves any favour. You complain about safety, but then you're the problem. It's time for you to change the problem. Well, your problem's just gonna get far worse than what it already is. There's only one way this way goes. Either you stop making the problem, or the problem will become so bad that is something you should be whinging about. And I don't need to be a psychic to tell you that truth. Well, still one committed person. They must be really struggling finding the way out. Unless they want to get a flooded tunnel. That'd be pretty funny if you could get a flooded tunnel. Ooh, they got 71. That's pretty cool. Got 71. Still can't get over the fact that the woman's trying to make me do some bloody desk job that requires me doing spelling and reading. Oh, so frustrating. Doesn't understand the fact when I say I don't think this is working for this woman. I'm not an idiot. I know when shit's going well and shit's going good. I don't know why no one can be patient. So frustrating when you deal with impatient people. If you're impatient, you're not going to get anywhere in life. That's my opinion. I'm not gonna keep wasting on dumb things. A lot of this stuff here. Ah, they're doing a real good job looking after that cell. But get the hell out of it. Ah, what are we looking at? Oh, up to almost 2 hours. Thinking of a show to watch, but I don't know what show to watch. How is the gangs gone? What kind of gangs do we actually have in here? We got the birdies, we got the skulls, and we got the Christian ones. So the red one's more dangerous than the green one. Okay. That's a kill to every 6 of their gang members. Nope. Even more dangerous than the blue guys. Not so much for full-on gangway, but look of them. Ah. programs. Ugh. What are they doing here? Are they doing the job? Oh, cool. Don't know why a lot of them are a bit slack on the jobs, you know? All the pissing guys. I think I have to lower down the intake. Broadcasting black sight in my eyes, but I knew the truth. It could be impossible. I want the death work. Come on, dudes! If I could be bothered, I will change the stats, but I can't be bothered. Because I probably could figure out how. If I truly wanted to. I can probably do a lot of things that are a bit more ambitious. I don't like putting the toilet next to someone's bed. Like, oh god. Whoops. Okay, well now we have to deal with that kid. To stay there, I guess. That's like one of the most unhygienic things you could do. You gotta get your beds all moldy and everything. Everything's gonna be... It smells. It makes more washing up. God, it's so convenient. I'm feeling lazy today, okay? There we go. Damn it. Oh, come on, I don't want you to... I just want to change it. Like, what is that, mate? Oh, come on. I don't want to... Oh, come on, dude. I don't want to delete it. I want to change it. I don't know why that's like arm and leg type stuff, man. Because I will take your arm and a leg for free. If I have to. You will learn to respect me, game. If it becomes, you will learn to respect me. Jeez, get out of my way. Hope you ain't a tree lover. Supply small trees aren't. I guess that you do a bit of pine trees that are weeds, but supply small trees aren't fast growing weeds, is what a weed is. I'm not talking about the jug, I'm talking about the bloody plant that goes everywhere. Here's those family cells. I was wondering where they were. I need some more of them. Ooh, they're a bit more big enough what would be. When I copy this one here. We copy it like that. So we can shove it in this corner. Probably need a bit more of them. Can't really have too much of them. As long as you don't become the problem, then you're fine. Hey, I don't know why it wasn't selecting. Look at those enthusiastic workers. I think they could be a bit too enthusiastic at times. Actually, what really will help them is these worms here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nah, doesn't really help them that much. Oh well. Oh no, there you go. Oh, hang on, we've done this in the wrong angles. Come on now, you don't want to... Delete! I will murder you. Bloody hillbillies! Get away! Look at those enthusiastic workers. Thinking they can go through walls, doors, everything. I don't understand them at times. Go guys, go. Down, down, down. Time to build that wall. Do you see that tree growing over here? Glue is right in front of our eyes. still gotta make the rest of baby chicken. I have to commit to it now. The baby forest chicken. This is how life is. Let's go. Could you not camp the guy's body, mate? Gotta hear these again. They're hard to come by, dude. I don't need to kill them. Here you guys go. Don't get killed. How's the computer going? Oh, he's going alright. My gold thing is behind. I thought so. I thought at first I made the only count sister, but now it's not counting someone else too. Oh, it's just permanently there forever. It's one or the other. If you wonder when I'm live next, look at the schedule. I'm also live on a Friday and a Sunday. I'm keeping it to those days. I'm at my time at 2 o'clock, my time. I don't think this works for me. Bit better, and works for a lot more other people too. Got a bunk bed, got a train. Gotta expand out that way. If people have enough food, do I have to make another canteen area? I probably do. Oh, maybe there's not something else behind that. Oh, buddy here, please. Get over it. Didn't I make another recreation room somewhere? But I know I did put some junk in it. I might make more special rooms up here. Oh, I could here, couldn't I? Let's see. Pressy boy. Excuse me. Timmy, you guys are useless, you know. Okay. Actually, I seem to be given another particularly that's how they will not improve if I keep being mean to them. Whoops. We got that in place. There we go. I'm a goddamn fire magnet. Thank God I had that backup water thing in there now. I think I need another canteen. Come on, sirs. I require your need. Your aid. I also need to mark this as for later. So we can remember I'm a goddamn fire magnet. More fires! Yay! And like no one's watching. Fire 2! Oh good! Our system really worked. See, I'm a genius. I knew it was gonna happen to Kais. Sorry about the troubles, guys. When can I chuck a canning area? Maybe up in this corner. You know, that's starting to get quite busy for what isn't it? Not everybody's getting fed for some reason. Meals will be made, which means we need more kitchens. How's this place going anyway? Time to make a kitchen, guys. And canning area. The other game, I attracted water. This game, I attract fire. I almost know how to track the fires, I guess. You kidding me? You had to kill the dog? God. I know, what if someone doesn't come and save you? That's your problem. I need more ovens in this one. God, this one keeps slapping the ovens. Whoops. We still got one committed person. At least this time we aren't half lagging as bad as one of the times when we had a lot of things out in the wilds. There's a lot of stuff, surprisingly. Look at that beautiful money. Now we adding some yards. Can we check where it is? Must get rid of the bushes. Trees must die. Due to the fact if I don't do this now, it will become a problem. Actually, I could put one over here, couldn't I? Remember those things get close to this one. But I guess... I guess it's not that bad. Sirs, welcome to the workforce. Or the workforce of this prison, I say. God, that's what your work experience was before. Your main job is to build this prison and chop trees. That's all you're doing in this place. The trees will make your salary at the end of the day. What? I want to get that one in the corner. I don't know why they didn't let me. God. Look how big it is. I gotta go clip all the fires again. Oh, this prison is burning down to the end of the lands, and I don't even know where to do or what to see it do. Oh, that's pretty good. I got 6 people pass that course. Oh, the prison's burning down to the end of the land. The prison's burning. How do I make that to the point where it stops putting wood in there? It's a real question. What are you doing with that piece of wood, sir? I have to explore it. Good. There's too much wood hanging around. And you guys don't know how to stack it, so it's a hazard. You're lucky you guys can go through things. I'll have to finish up soon. I'll just knock all these logs down. I have to. Are you kidding me? You don't have to go there and put more in here. No. Damn, I can't undo that. Whoops, too late now. Well, I guess it lets back the light. See, I'm a genius. You didn't see that coming, did you? I didn't either. The theory is that get rid of all these logs, hopefully don't shove some more in there, that they actually start to order metal so they can do the number plates. That's the fear behind this. No, they even attempted to hide a log underneath here. Oh Oh my god, no, you are not doing this, sir. You leave that. Oh, come on. I will plan your bloody murder, sir, in my sleep. I know whose murder I'm playing. I'm planning your murder, sir. Bloody hillbillies. I don't need you to put more logs in there. I'll make your little wound bigger as long as you don't put logs in there, mate. I'll give you a big storage room. Is that what you guys want? So you can all hang out and party? Well, that's what you like doing. Here you guys go. You get this whole big area just to hang out and party. It's gonna be your guys' room and your guys only. None of these guys are gonna be invited. That's your party room. Oh. We need to put a door in there before, you know, before the thing starting with F come. Let's not jinx it. We don't want to do that. Oh, it finally come down. What's going on? I need more sleepies. That's what's going on. Some of them want to be an exercise. I'm apparently making a yard. Alrighties. I think that's it for today. So I hope you enjoy watching more Prisoner Architect. I hope that you're excited for next week too. Gonna do more of that other one too, that lemon cake one, for a little while. Or maybe someone else, depending how interesting it gets. I don't know. Guess see where the future lies. So I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna cut off now. Thank you for watching. Hope that you enjoy this one. And I better leave before I become more of a fire magnet in the morning. I'm gonna clip all those little clippies of me, of the prison heart burning with my, with me around, which is always very nice, I have to say. Maybe you did enjoy looking at some of my art too. Not a lot of people are around there. Unlike the last one. I'm gonna do more of these animations too. I want to do the Necromancer as a boss, but I don't know how. Well, he or she will be done. I don't know. I might make her a she more than anything, because it's usually a he that's the Necromancer. Like what? Make it a female, yeah. Someone who's lost everything and felt like they had nothing to lose, so they lost their mind and became powerful in the dark art of reviving fallen soldiers. And to many of the areas believe that they wanna let the dead rest in peace than to let someone take them over. That's what that biggest conflict is in the local area. But I think I'm going to make it bigger than that, as in someone did take everything away from this woman and she wants revenge on them. And somehow you get hired from those people who did that to take her out. And then that's when you make your decision. Someone like that. I reckon that'd be a good conflict of interest. A way that either you save her or you don't, and it's up to you. I reckon that's best. I'm probably gonna write that down somewhere before I forget. Or maybe this is good enough. If I said it out loud, I might remember it better. Although, let's be honest, if I could probably spell and read, I'd probably be reading books like no tomorrow, and I'll probably be writing down every little idea I have. That's a good recommendation. If you can spell, write down every single ID you have. It will really help you. If you're really, especially if you're doing something like I'm doing. So, thank you for watching. I'm Redcollarwolf, now out. Hope the day goes well. Rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Last chance to follow and hope